2 weeks left in the season. Your goals are all in front of you. What is the mindset left?
I think just like the mindset from the team in general is just confidence and trusting our training and doing what we do best. If you watch us practice, we're really unstoppable and there's nothing that gets in our way. So I think we're all just really confident in ourselves and our training, and we just have to go out there and trust it.
Is there any, how do you make sure there's not a disconnect from what's happening in practice to the matches? That seems to be a problem at times where you have great weeks of practice, but in matches are average to so-so.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's tough that we had to have those games where they didn't translate over from how we play in practice to our games, but that's trial and error, and just allowing us to be able to work through those matches allows us to see that in other matches and kind of put a stop to it a little bit faster. So I think that's helped us in the experience category a little bit.
Do you relish the fact that, I mean, in order to win the Big Ten, you have to go through Penn State, through Wisconsin, through Purdue these last 2 weeks? Do you relish that opportunity?
Oh yeah, we're so excited, and honestly, we're just taking it game by game. I mean, if you look at a big picture, it's like, yeah, we play a lot of teams that are pretty good in the next 4 games, but take it game by game, and that's all we can do.
You've seen Penn State once already. What's the key to kind of slowing them down?
Yeah, honestly, they have really good hitters and they have really good defense, but I think if we can serve pretty well and get them out of system, I think that'll be a great start for us.
Roddy was named the Big Ten Player of the Week, the Defensive Player of the Week. How have you seen her grow throughout this season and kind of her confidence and on the court?
Yeah, for sure. Roddy's always been a stud since she got to the program. She's always been great, and it's kind of just been like that's what Roddy does. But she actually has gotten a lot better. And I didn't even think that was possible because the girl does everything. But she did. She got a lot better, and it's great watching her be able to kind of get out of her cage a little bit, talk a little bit more. She's, I would say, more of a quieter person. But once you get to know her and play with her for a little bit, you start to realize her talking and get her out of her shell a little bit more. But she's grown so much as a teammate and a player and everything else. So I'm super proud of her for that.
Kenzie, you say game by game. Well, the next game is Penn State. You guys love playing them, don't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's so much fun. It just kind of brings, like, an extra hype, and I don't know, we always just get super excited to play them. It just feels like a good atmosphere and stuff. So,
is it because of the history of both programs, or is it because of some of the specific things that have happened when you've played them? You know, what can you put your...
I would just say, like, yes, the history, but a huge part of it is Coach Cook and Russ Rose. They're frenemies. They love each other. They talk whatever. But at the same time, when it's game day, they're like, coach is on us really hard. So we just think it's funny, and it's kind of like us having coaches back a little bit. So we just get really excited to play them for that reason.
Did you ever talk with Coach Russ during the recruiting process, or did you ever talk to Penn State?
No, actually, I didn't.
Okay. You don't have any bad blood between them. You
just
got Cook's back.
Oh, no, we just got Cook's back. Yeah, for sure.
Do you think that the fan base really buys into also just when you guys play Penn State, especially since it is going to be home too?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's kind of just a known thing though. Like when the Huskers play Penn State, it's going to be a sold-out game. It's going to be packed. It's going to be loud. It's like, I don't know, just a huge game in general. It's a known thing. I mean, I didn't even know about it till I got here, and then I was just like, oh yeah, it's a huge game. Let's go. So yeah, I think it's just a known thing. Everyone gets excited for it.
Anything else?
You guys have to teach John what the word frenemies means. I feel like that's out of his vocabulary.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't use that term towards him. I'd probably say friend and enemy. So, yeah, I probably wouldn't use that term.
Good.